is going on, guys? Tuesday night. So you know it's Comic News Weekly each and every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Live, also available on that replay, also available next day on that audio podcast. Wherever podcasts are found, that's right. Just search Simple Man's Comics. We are almost through February already. This year's rolling, staying busy with work, staying busy with comics, staying busy with friends. Always love great friends, always love this community. People rolling into the chat. Want to say welcome to Mitch Joel. We have some great topics to discuss tonight. DC just announced a live action Wonder Twins movie. Some people might not like that. I'm pretty excited. We'll get into that discussion a little bit. Also, we are going to talk about that Super Bowl trailer for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. There's a lot of discussion all over the interwebs about that trailer. So we're going to discuss some of that. DC Comics also is in the process of introducing a new ancient Chinese superhero team coming up this March. And we are talking about those, I almost said Stan Lee, Jim Lee X-Men trading cards. If you grew up in the 90s and you collected those cards, you know what we're talking about. Marvel just did a whole bunch of variants covers of those trading cards, but they're going to re-release those, but it's not what you think. We will get to that in just a little bit. But before we do, let's bring the panelists in here from Tales from the Flipside YouTube channel and a bunch of other channels and podcasts and maybe some more channels even coming up. But Mr. Brian McClay himself, what's going on?
Thank you, brother. I am restful day from my weekend in one of the worst pits of the world, Laughlin, Nevada. So it was a lot of fun, man. I got bit by some type of super bug. So if any of you guys watching this and want to win a free book, go tell me what superpowers I'm going to wake up with on the last Tales from the Flipside video, and we'll give you a book.
Yeah, link to the description. link to the Tales from Flipside channel is in the description of this video, or just search Tales from the Flipside after the show. But we also have Mr. Indie Spotlight Series himself, Andy Tomberlin, Southern Charmed Celebrity.
What's up? Oh, I wish I could cuss in the first 2 minutes. I'd have something to say for you.
Yes, make sure you guys check out Southern Charmed on Bravo. Catch up on all the back episodes with Mr. Andy Tomlin, who's not really in that, but I love saying that he is because it just tells you what living in Charleston, South Carolina is all about. You get to see, the neighborhood of Mr. Tomlin.
I hate you. No, it is not. It's the worst representation of Charleston.
It's reality TV, so it's true.
I might be on a cameo in the back of a bar, shotgunning a beer or drinking a shot, but that's about it. So,
we also have another special guest who's no stranger to this channel. He's been on the show quite a few times, but you guys check him out on that Rhinoverse Facebook group. And we were talking about Mr. Ryan Hayslip. What's up, buddy?
What up? What's shaking with the bacon?
Mr.
Dead cross.
It's hard doing it on camera, isn't it?
The whole camera angle thing's got me all screwed up.
That's like people when they're trying to point to like the windows and stuff.
This guy over here. I mean,
yeah. But and then Mr. Dad Joke Alberto Jefe, Mr. Comic Man Andy. Make sure you guys check him out on that Comic Man Andy YouTube channel. What's up, Button Pusher?
Happy Tuesday, everybody. What is going on? Speaking of pushing buttons, Brian, buddy, did you know that milk is the fastest liquid in the universe?
What?
Oh, God.
Before you see it, it's already past your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I need to bring my drum set on here to say about butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because last week you talked about your ground beef joke, and then I happened to be laying in bed, and I was like, "What a stupid ass joke!" And I was like, "You know what else it could be? What was the joke before the punchline? What do you call a cow with no legs, right?"
Yeah.
You said ground beef. And
yes.
I was like, "Well, it could also be skim milk."
This is true, man. This is true. You know what? At the end of the day, I'm here to keep milking this for all it's worth. So,
yeah.
Oh God,
you're cheesy, dude. You're cheesy, bro.
Hey, that's what comes after you get done milking the cow.
You're cheesy.
Jesus.
It's utterly impossible.
Oh,
But also,
get
Cantankerous is in the
first
chat
show.
as always. Always love Cantankerous. We're gonna get some great comments between Mitch and Cantankerous. We got other people coming to the chat. Someday Da Vinci, welcome as well. GT Key Comic was in here. Hope he's still in here. But as people roll in, we're gonna get into these discussions. And one of the first things, 80s kid. So I loved the Super Friends cartoons. I loved all the cartoons Saturday morning. Super Friends was a big one, and one of the big characters in that Super Friends cartoon was the Wonder Twins, of course. And they just relaunched a 12-issue miniseries for Wonder Twins back in 2019 under that Brian Michael Bendis Wonder Comics imprint. We just got news that they're doing a live-action movie for HBO Max for the Wonder Twins. They've been in live action before. They've been in Smallville, and they've been around. But I'm excited for this. I can't pronounce the name of the writer, so I'm not going to do it. But he's also the writer behind the upcoming Black Adam movie. He also wrote other Dwayne Johnson movies such as Rampage. He's written a bunch of other movies, but some of them, none of them have been like blockbusters to me. Like he wrote Due Date, Project X, was it Spy Guys, We're the Millers, and of course Rampage and Black Adam. But no doubt, Wonder Twins, especially when I was hitting my my pubescent years. Man, I wish I'd had their power to be able to turn into anything, but they just say Wonder Twins activate and they just turn into whatever they want. I mean, I say pubescent, shit, I still do, but that comic has always been that DC Super Friends, number 7, right? That's always been kind of a popular underground cult type comic because people would get it because that's the first appearance of Wonder Twins. That started taking off again with the news coming out. There was a 9.6 that just sold for $880. We're seeing some fine copies. They're selling for like $65, $115. And then you're starting to see, we talked about that 2019 comic that was in the initial graphic. Those books, they were selling for cover, but now they're starting to pick up for like the cover A, I think is selling for like 10 to 15, which isn't a lot, but then you're seeing some of those variants sell for like $8 or so. So there's a little bit of movement on those. What are your guys' thoughts? I'm sure it's like Wonder Twins, but hey, I myself am excited.
I'm a huge fan of the Wonder Twins. I've been one of the books that has been on my search list the longest for eBay is Superpowers or Super Friends 7.
Yeah, a good copy, right?
Yeah, yes, a very good copy because they're tough to come by at all, yet alone in high grade. And not only that, I have a fun story that I always tell whenever the Wonder Twins come up. I was talking to Anna Love about them one time, and she reminded me that they were created. One of the creators of the Wonder Twins is a female comic creator, Ramona Fraden, who I think also created Metamorpho and worked on Aquaman and stuff like that. So really cool history backstory with that. And the twins, I think, are always better though when they're funny, right? Yeah. So if this is gonna be a live action cool thing, I want like James Gunn doing it. You know what I mean? I want it to be funny, adult humor, you know, and with a little bit of fan service. I think that'd be awesome.
Don't try to make it all Bel Air on us.
Yeah, that's a crazy story too. We should get into that later.
That's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible.
Don't you talk about Wonder Twins like that?
How was
How can it be terrible? It's got the name Wonder in it.
I got a whole nother thought on the Wonder Twins. I don't know. Anytime I think of the Wonder Twins,
I think this guy and I had the same idea.
It's like a Saturday Night Live skit, like the ambiguously gay duo.
Yes, amen.
I swear,
that's exactly what we need.
I was thinking of something completely different of Wonder Twins.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think they'd been better off doing the Saturday Night Live skit. But yeah, not for me.
For me, at the end of the day, I'm looking forward to just about any content hitting HBO Max. They've been doing incredible things on HBO. I would be much more excited, like McClay said, if Gunn was on point with this. I really liked what they did with Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad, that movie was not something I was really interested in until I sat down and saw what he had to do with it and what he did with it. And
Look what he's done with Peacemaker.
yeah,
I mean,
see, now we're
takes
talking.
characters no one really cares about in the mainstream and makes people like them.
Yeah, Peacemaker's pretty good. If they go that kind of
I want a pet
route
eagle.
for Wonder Twins, I'd be getting pretty excited.
Like,
I've heard enough talk about that Peacemaker. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard a lot of good things. I heard nothing but good stuff about that.
oh my god, it is. I think one of the things that's so great about it is so refreshing. Is it a lot of shows and stuff that's like they're almost scared to push the envelope on content. Peacemaker's like screw
Nope.
that, and they touch on everything,
Yep.
especially stuff that people don't even that is almost taboo nowadays. It's like they throw everything out there, and it's funny. They do it in a great way, and they tell a great story. But definitely John Cena's best role, in my opinion.
I have to check that out for sure.
So we know most of them don't agree with us, Andy, and they're just flat out wrong. Well, I say Andy. I meant McClay. I was thinking of you, Andy. You're on my hit list because you don't like Wonder Twins.
I know.
Wash
right?
your
What
mouth
the-
out with soap.
Yeah.
I
What's
don't
your
know.
problem, bro?
It's DC. I
Third set of Wonder Twins.
That cartoon though
Yes.
was
The-
the best.
the adult film Wonder Twins could be something.
I think
but,
I think they might have a preview of the Wonder Twins on that new show coming out. Tommy and Pam. I think they're on there.
yes.
Hey, that looks like an excellent show.
Yes, I do need to see that.
I need to
Yes.
see that one too.
Sebastian Stan's like, screw Winter Soldier. This is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would.
Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker, who?
Yeah. Yeah. Cantankerous put in the chat pretty much similar. The only thing he's gonna watch is
Yeah.
behind the curtain now.
Yeah. See, I'm not the only one. Great.
Yes.
I thought, man,
I don't Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the chat. What do you guys feel about Wonder Twins? Are you excited for this? I'm more excited that it's in HBO Max and not like a CW verse type
Yeah.
show. So we'll see.
Interesting.
And I'm anxious to see Black Adam's hitting theaters in July. So we'll see kind of that writing style there again as well.
It was nice to see a little extra content from the Super Bowl for Black Adam.
But no Obi-Wan. But speaking of
Yeah.
Super Bowl, Ryan, you got the next topic for us.
Well, and who's The Rock? Was The Rock not? Was that not a cool intro to the Super Bowl?
No, it sucked.
Speaking of,
I thought it was
People
terrible.
said he looked like Grimace.
Yeah, he
Man, I
looked
thought it
so
was
bad.
cool. I don't know. I can't remember who else introed the Super Bowl. I mean, like that. It was unexpected to me. I thought I just like corny stuff like that. I thought it was cool.
It was. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah,
You're
it
right.
was a
If you
good
like corny
promo,
stuff,
and
then I'll give you a pass on that one because it was super corny. Like, what was
Yeah,
he doing on
it's-
the field with those guys? Like, get the fuck off the
It's
field.
the only
And
way
they
to
just
get on the
take it
field
out
for a
with,
Super Bowl.
his leg or arm or whatever.
It's about as big as a leg.
I know,
Yeah.
dude, I was like, my wife kept going, God damn, look at his arm. I was
Yeah,
like,
but he cut a WWE promo for the Super Bowl is what it was.
Yeah, no, it's like he's kind of. I was like, why is he? Oh, he used to do this for a living. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Better as
So,
the
yeah,
Rock.
right
I
on.
wanted a real Rock promo though. Like I wanted him to call everyone in the stands candy asses and
I wanted to do an eyebrow thing.
yeah.
Grimace that is great.
But yeah, so right around the same time that came on, we saw that trailer for Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
That describes the www World Wide Web right now, Multiverse of Madness, with everyone talking about that trailer, right?
Yeah, and there's so many. They have so many WWE people speculated to be in that thing that it could be all of the whole Marvel universe back in one freaking movie. From what I hear, there's a lot of speculation on the Iron Man thing and who's playing that, and if that comes
Tom Cruise, Superior Iron Man.
Now, what do you think though? It would be the ultimate douchebag to play to play that role. You know?
Yeah.
He really have to act at all. And then there was I heard speculation as far as like I even heard earlier today that they blew up the poster
Yeah.
and they found Deadpool in it in the poster.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, I think in the Andy Alberto will have some additional commentary for that here in a second.
Yeah, and then at the end there was speculation that old Cates decided to put the kibosh maybe on it. I'm Ron Burgundy. That maybe Noel was in the back of it.
I'm Ron.
He's like said so Cates hadn't been on Twitter in like 2 months or whatever. I mean, he's been trolling, I'm sure, but he hasn't been on it supposedly. And he came back and said, "Well, that's not Noel." And then he didn't go to sleep for 24 or 48 hours because he's been nonstop on that. But I think that was a nightmare at the end of that. At the end of that thing, and everyone thought it was Noel or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. All the different cameos that there are people that are supposed to be in that thing.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I mean, because it looks like you're getting Illuminati. Also looks like you're getting Marvel Zombies. And most importantly, it looks and feels like a Sam Raimi movie. And Sam Raimi's just freaking awesome. I mean, Army of Darkness and Evil Dead, Superman, Spider-Man 1 and 2. But I'm glad to see Sam Raimi. And it's fun because it makes everything exciting to see day after day, article after article of, hey, maybe this person's in here. Maybe this person's in there.
It's getting crazy like that. Yeah. I liked the zombie look when they brought that. I was like, oh, that's cool, because there's been a lot of chatter about the zombie thing being back there. And, those books it's always been like, do I get that book or not? So I've always kind of played with it. Like, do I really want to, that's something I really want to invest or spend time on, those zombie books, because that's a certain kind of flavor for folks. But it's kind of cool that they had that in there. It showed that, and then the kind of the Wanda deal. So it's gonna be an interesting movie for sure.
Yeah, Mitch hit it on the head for me. The Professor X, and then Brian had to elaborate on that one for me. But yeah, there's some new Avengers books definitely moving because of that Professor X showing up there. So
now it was his voice and bald head that showed up, right? That's all we know thus far.
Yeah.
Did we get the bald head? I don't recall seeing that.
Yeah, we got the bald head. Mm-hmm. Half the bald head. It was like half of it. So
yeah, and then,
you can tell that voice anywhere.
What's woo? We getting some.
Yep, the Illuminati.
OnlyFans shit going on in here. Show us your feet.
Oh yes, Love Face.
Wow.
XYZ.
Wow.
Yeah, have to handle up on that.
Somebody with a blue wrench. Go to work.
I'm on it.
Yeah, they're done. But
so to get back into that a little bit, I actually sent that picture to Brian because I found that on Facebook, on one of the Facebook groups earlier today, where they took this movie poster, blew it up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, zombie ? I mean, they're going right down absolutely everything. Good Wanda, bad Wanda, Doctor Strange here, Captain Marvel, the ? There, Wong,
Can you maximize that? Can you see the whole thing? Or I don't know if you can.
Chavez. The train is in it.
Thomas the Train, good gravy. I mean, there's a lot going on here, and I'm glad that somebody took the time to blow this up and actually look at it and see what could be hiding within there, and it's pretty neat. But one thing I want to touch bases on that I haven't heard a lot of people talking about in the community, I'm wondering if you guys felt like this as well, were some very House of M vibes going on, right? Anybody remember the Joe Quesada variant for #1? Where Doctor Strange, there's some very House of M vibes going on in that trailer, especially with the city being all torn up. And I'm like, now the House of M isn't canon. It was Earth like 5813 something or else. But I wonder, are they drawing inspiration? Or McClay, you're on mute. Go ahead.
It's multiverse.
I think that you've hit it. You've kind of taken it to the direction that I think that they're going. I agree with you. I think instead of doing it where the Illuminati sends Hulk to space, I think the Illuminati is going to convince somebody to do something to Wanda, right? Something like that.
I'm getting kind of goosebumps. Now I'm even more excited because I'm glad I'm not the only one that was really watching this thing and getting a lot of House of M vibes. Like there were probably 3 or 4 solid 2 or 3 second chunks in there. And I'm like, I think I remember that from House of M. Like seriously, maybe my brain's playing tricks on me, but
Yeah, Is this the way they bring the X-Men in too?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah,
that's
that's going to be huge. I mean,
X-Men books, get ready to go crazy.
yeah, you better get your X-Men 9, X-Men Meet the Avengers, because that could be the big one.
Yep.
And
Did
it's
you-
still,
Better off getting Wonder
Cruise be in
Twins.
it?
what's that?
Do you think Tom Cruise really is gonna be in that thing?
No,
No,
They're not going to pay him.
No, I don't think. But I could
I
be
mean, who
very
knows?
wrong.
Y'all, everyone in the chat, y'all heard these. This is their claim no right now. They're very solid on that.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm kind
Well, he was in Tropic Jungle. Who knows?
of.
Tropic Jungle.
There's a lot of little I guess photos and like little info here and there that's saying that he was. I don't know.
No, I mean I don't see it, but I've definitely been wrong many times. So
I don't know the lore as much as a lot of folks do. The Illuminati thing was I don't know much about where that comes from. I know the House M stuff, and I kind of know a little bit of the background of that storyline. But the Illuminati thing, I'm not very keen on. I'm sure you can shoot me, but I do Venom, so
might be Venom.
it wasn't in the movie. I can't say.
Venom fan in the house. Venom fan in the house. I don't know. I'm not big on the Illuminati stuff either. Truth be told, so
Yeah, obviously.
Well, fill us in. What's the deal with this Illuminati deal?
He forgot who the Illuminati were.
yeah. I mean, I definitely did. I saw Professor X. I'm thinking X-Men. I'm like, yes. No. Quickly shot down.
You're like, no, that's not his name. It's Professor X.
Yeah. Hey, I'm the indie guy. I got an excuse here. Give me a break, guys.
He's indie. I do Venom. It's like two different worlds.
Yeah.
Well, that's like me. I'm not. Everyone loves X-Men. I'm not a big X-Men fan. So to each their own.
Do you know what? So I'm sure there's some folks out there. If someone could fill us out on this Illuminati situation, they would love. There's 3 people right here. Like, what's the Illuminati?
Professor X, Doctor Strange, Namor, Black Bolt. Who else are we missing?
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
Iron Man.
Yeah,
Iron
That's
Man.
why they're saying that they could introduce Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, he's definitely in there, 100%. Didn't you see that? They showed one of those the pieces of the mirror. It almost looks like you could see. Oh no, it was the scene from when you saw the Illuminati behind the curtain. They showed a picture, and you could see the white little area where the 4 is. So
yeah, it's exciting. I mean,
it is.
I think it's definitely, like I said, I'd go see it just because of Sam Raimi alone. But I'm more excited to see this one, especially with all the built-in storylines that could tie into it than the first Doctor Strange came out.
Yeah.
Even what's her name? Rachel Adams is coming back in it,
Which is awesome, right? I
Yeah.
don't care.
She's a mean girl.
Yeah.
And then they said, was there a hint that Reed Richards is somewhere, or there might be Reed Richards in there somewhere?
That's Mr. Fantastic. Right.
That's
John Krasinski, right?
Okay.
Well, that's the rumor casting, right? I don't know if it's been confirmed.
I don't think it's been
John?
confirmed. Yeah, you're right.
He didn't say when he said he wasn't in. He told me.
Well, so did Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield wasn't in No Way Home.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways,
Secrets are no fun.
Secrets help no one or something like that.
yeah, I know it seems everyone's mostly Marvel fans, but there's also some DC comic news, right, McClay?
Oh no!
Yes, there is.
Did Brian get snapped away?
Oh,
He's in the process.
It's getting snapped away. Brian, we're losing you. Oh, there you go. Oh,
And we know why Rhino wore that DC hat tonight. We're DC heavy in here.
yeah. Yeah, we have two DC topics tonight.
Yeah.
Well, Chinese team of superheroes announced. So a brand new superhero team will make their way into history of the DC universe in an upcoming issue of Batman, Superman, World's Finest. Looks pretty interesting. All new superhero team making their way into the universe, and it's called the House of G. Ancient superhero team from China, and looks pretty interesting. It'll be in the comics' 3rd issue, which showcases a twisted time travel tale of Titanic tenure. Interesting. Yeah. This time travel adventure will see Robin and Supergirl team up as they journey back to China circa 1600 BC. That's cool, and that devil looks badass on there. Where they will meet a new team as they pursue a mystery surrounding a shadowy figure, which looks very interesting. The whole cover looks very good here. It's got Robin and Supergirl and a crystal ball. Now, is that Damian Robin? It isn't, right? Probably not. I hope it is. But in addition to the House of G, it will also see appearances of a new supervillain known as Devil Nezha or Neja. But that dude looks badass, and I'm
more excited about that.
Yeah,
I agree. The Dan Mora cover, that'll be the one to have.
Look at this thing, man. I shared my screen, Andy. Like that thing is freaking beautiful.
Yep.
Take Superman and Batman out of that. Get them out of there. I just want the devil. Yeah. So I'm very interested in this. And you know what's even more interesting is where we're seeing a lot of upcoming content head to, and that is East, which is very interesting. So we'll have to see what comes. But, we have DC and Marvel both trending with Eastern teams, new team with the House of G, and then of course new agents of Atlas and Marvel. So I think that's pretty interesting. What do you guys think about this? I think we've been talking about it for months now, but it's starting to come to fruition. We're starting to see characters, and more than anything, most of us have, I think, the consensus is we like these characters, where these characters are going, whereas most of the time we're poo-pooing stuff. These actually look interesting.
Yeah, I like the characters, but the time travel, shit, we got enough time travel going on in Marvel.
Well, it's either time travel or post-apocalyptic comics. Right?
Yeah, but I don't know. The time travel shit confuses me. But
at least they're going back to a cool period, right? Like, that's a cool area and period, and I think we all like those mystic kind of Asian tales.
Yeah,
and I'm excited to see what Mark Waid does with it. I like Mark Waid's stories.
Mark Waid, he's got some good looking art for sure.
He's kind of a turd, but I like his.
I said I like his writing.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear someone,
that's how much he's a turd.
They named it the House of G. I remember the first thing I think of is House of M, and like X-Men, or like that. I guess what we were just talking about. So I don't know why they have to it's almost like on a coattails of like what Marvel did with House of X or whatever. It's House of G. Like that's.
Welcome to DC.
Yeah, and they're time traveling.
I know it's two different things.
Welcome to DC, because Deadpool. I mean, totally original.
It's just like I don't know, like I'm
damn copycats.
I don't know. As long as they don't jump back and forth a lot with the time shit, it'll probably be okay. But
Mitch Joel brought up a good point.
What can they call it? The G nest, the nest of G, or something like that. It has to be house.
Well, at least you Seinfeld fans can get the 1 in 100 variant. Did you see this?
What?
Holy shit!
That's so cool, dude.
Is that Jerry driving?
Yeah,
that will be coffee, my first DC book ratio variant I ever buy.
I like, and awesome. I'm a sucker for yellow covers, but I'll probably sit that one out though.
Yeah, there's a 1 in 100 Seinfeld variant. There's a 1 in 50 high five by Shanner. 1 in 25. Yep, slap battle by Zdarsky.
That's Seinfeld's the one with it, because he does that series
driving covers
cars or whatever, driving comics, driving in cars, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That slap battle is that meme.
Yeah,
the Batman slapping Robin.
Yep. And then there's 2 of them. There's 1 for each. So this might be good to pick up. To be honest, I think I might spec on this and pick up one of these 1 in 100s to get everything else, right? Because the slap battle stuff will be good. The regular covers will be good because of the villain is on it. So this might be something really smart to spec on.
Yeah,
When
but
does it come out?
that's issue 1 there, right?
No, this is issue. Oh yeah, it is issue 1. Damn it.
Yeah, issue 3 is the one with.
You're right. That sucks. Oh
yeah.
wow. They put a little link that World's Finest will also have a special variant cover. What a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, they
When
should
did that come out?
Is this 1 or 3?
It should
Number
be
1
3.
comes in
Three,
March.
it
This
is
one's
3.
at number 3 that they get introduced in.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. That's a bummer.
But
Well, forget everything.
you
I
never
just
know
said.
because I want to say issue 1, but a lot of times when they say issue 3, sometimes they spill the beans into issue 2.
Yeah.
And
And
you
then
need
got
a
the
button
whole
that does
cameo first appearance argument.
Well, real quick, speaking of the Asian influence and New Agents of Atlas, did you guys see the new Perillo Iron Fist cover yet?
No.
Oh, here you go. Let me share my screen.
Ooh.
That's all my picks for tomorrow, man.
Here we go.
I saw that
So-
somewhere.
This is the new Iron Fist Perillo cover. There's only 2 exclusive variants for Iron Fist 1 that I can find, a Scon and a Perillo, and this is the Perillo, and then this is the variant for it. And big shout out to our friend Drew at Wanted Comics for this one. Look at that.
That's where I saw that.
Never
Yes,
heard
sir.
of that guy. He
Yeah.
must be an LA fan or something.
So this will be a Whatnot exclusive. You can only get it on Whatnot, and you can only get it from certain Whatnot sellers. So be on the lookout for that one.
Oh yeah. And congratulations to Drew at Wanted Comics for the Rams.
Yeah.
That was he did say that earlier.
Yeah, I saw him in there. I wanted both teams to win, man. I wanted
you.
I
Yeah.
wanted the Bengals and Rams. I think it should have been a participation draw group hug. Hey, we made it this far.
Stafford's no look pass. That was
That awesome. Congrats
pretty
to
good.
Stafford.
Yeah.
That just shows you how
That's
bad
awesome for
Detroit
Stafford.
was.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, and he didn't have Cooper Cup.
we
No.
talked
But I mean
about
that the no look, dude. That was. I mean, that's. I don't know how more people aren't talking about it. That was unreal.
I was excited because Florida State fan to see Akers and Jalen Ramsey, and
Shit.
wasn't Ramsey's best team.
All I saw of Jalen Ramsey was his ass getting burnt all game.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, that was,
Mahomes tweeted out that no look pass on his Twitter thing.
did he?
He was probably like saying, "Look, he's doing my move." What a schmuck.
Did you guys see real quick? I forgot to talk about this. Did you see the 1 in 50 for that Iron Fist one?
So we
Yeah.
talked about this. This image we talked about a couple of months ago, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we were talking about speculating on who the new Iron Fist was.
So this is pretty. You know me, I'm always talking about hating homages, but I need to start changing that to hating shitty homages because good ones I like. AKA this, I think is a good one. I think it's a really good one especially for Danny Rand fans that might be a little butthurt that he's no longer Iron Fist, right? So be on the lookout for that one.
Yep, that one is pretty good. That one is. Speaking of pretty good, we got some Jim Lee stuff coming. Jim Lee trading card variant book, I guess is what it is. A collection of all the Jim Lee trading cards put into one book. And if you're a kid in the 90s growing up, I mean,
Amen.
this has kind of got to be a must-have, right?
Yeah, this is like one of those iconic trading card sets. I mean, especially if you're nostalgia driven. And I'll sit there and tell you all day long that I'm not a big X-Men fan, but these Jim Lee X-Men cards, it was like the cool thing to have. And that I wouldn't even say recess because I was like middle school and shit with these. But
Yeah.
Were they a little bit bigger? Do I remember them being a little bit bigger? The
Ah.
cards,
Cards are smaller.
they were regular size.
I feel like they were regular size.
He had smaller hands then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they were regular size, but I mean, I could be wrong on that.
I was really, really excited when I saw this article because I thought they were going to re-release the set or re-release the cards, and I'm like, oh my god, maybe I can get an affordable box or two and crack and get into this. I'm going to be so nostalgic. It's going to be so much fun. And then it said book, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I did the same thing, bro. The same exact thing.
I did too, because that's why I was like introduced the topic that way too at the beginning of the show, because I was like, oh shit, and I was like, oh, it's a book, and I was like, that's still kind of cool, but
not as cool.
Not as cool.
I mean, like
amen.
he said, re-release it, make it facsimile card edition. I don't care.
Maybe they'll hear the public outcry. Maybe they will.
Or
I doubt it.
You know what they could do, like Upper Deck or whatever, make it a parallel in one of their boxes of cards where they have parallels for the Jim Lee X-Men cards.
And I'm this close to start doing some card stuff. I haven't done anything with cards yet, but
there's some good Marvel cards out there, especially from Upper Deck. I mean, and then there's the metal cards are doing great, but
do you remember the Marvel Masterpiece cards?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I got the Simone, I got
Vallejo and Bell.
One not too long ago. But to me, the Joe Jusko, the 92 Joe Juskos are like gorgeous. And then they did the Marvel Masterpiece covers, right?
Well, those Vallejo and Bell series, which is I think the third series, right? If I remember correctly, the third and the fourth. Yeah. But the third series were always super expensive, but they are crazy now with the grading and everything.
Yeah, I looked at getting a few of those back. The ones I had as a kid, and fuck that.
Yeah.
Are you interested in getting the book at all?
Yeah, I think I'll get the book just so I can have it.
It's a good coffee table book, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's definitely not. Yeah, it's not.
It's the same. The reason why I buy like the Jim Lee art book or the Jock art book is. I got a book that's just like that for Garbage Pail Kids.
Ooh. See, Garbage Pail is one of the ones I was thinking about getting into. It was like I thought it'd be cool to try to do a collection of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I started doing organizing my BCW boxes, and so I had just told friends whenever they're shipping me books or if you give me any extra cards that were Venom related to send them. So I got some like Venom like cards. And I got some of those Masterpiece ones. I don't know if they're worth anything or not, but I'm sure they probably didn't send me stuff that was worth anything. But some of those metal ones, some of those Masterpiece ones, whatever, they're pretty cool looking though.
Those old Masterpiece ones might be. You need to check them.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
Especially in the metal cards, because a lot of the Spider-Man metal cards are going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian McClay's $42,000 sale got me back into cards.
Got me back into cards too, brother. Trust me.
He's like, he's sold. He's like, and I'm back in the game.
I got a case of Series 1 baseball. Series 1 baseball on its way this week. So hopefully it'll show up the 17th or the 18th. So I'm looking forward to that. And you know what I'm going to do with them? I'm going to rip them all. I'm going to open the whole fucking thing, man.
Nice.
Now, I just messaged Brian the other day trying to say, hey, are these any good? Because I just went and saw some like football ones. I'm like, man, I just don't know what, but I don't know where to start. It's daunting now from where I'm at.
Yeah.
Well, I've been literally sorting rookies and key cards over the last 2 weeks for these mystery packs that I'm going to be selling. And it's got me going like, dude, these might be for people that, well, it's the easiest way to sell non-graded cards because you can't get cards graded right now. It's too expensive.
Yeah.
You know
and
what
it
I
takes
mean?
forever, right?
They're doing lotteries for it. It's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
$200 to get a card graded. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah. So
it's
I'd rather
year and a half out wait before you get it back.
I'd rather sell the raw cards and then, put in cards from the 50s all the way up to modern. You know what I mean? And just have people who are really into cards or when they were into cards when they're kids, be it like have them opening it up and just being like all these crazy favorite players and a couple modern cards that might make them some money. You know what I mean? That type of thing. It'll be like a nostalgia thing. Because who wouldn't love to open up, a pack of cards and pull, like a Barry Sanders rookie and a Lawrence Taylor rookie,
Score Barry Sanders rookie?
Yeah. There won't be any scores in there. No. Well, there might. There might.
So
right. Love faces back. We need a blue wrench in there.
I'm on it. I'm on it. It's just there's a delay. There's a delay on YouTube. By the time I hit the buttons, you guys still see it.
So we were. I know we got those like plexiglass sandwiches that you can screw in. Those might be start becoming back because if it takes so long to grade those books, like I mean, like like the Gator guards for your comic books, those are cool. It's very similar to like what they do with the if you do the cards the same way. I mean, those are cool.
I shout out Gator guards. I love Gator guards, man.
Yeah,
Love
Gator
them.
guards are sick.
Yeah.
Gator don't play that shit.
But if you do cards, if it takes long to get them graded, that might be the way to start getting things done.
You feel me? You feel me? Gator don't play that.
That's good.
But we kind of got into it a little bit with Iron Fist. Tomorrow is New Comic Book Day. Yay!
That was enthusiastic.
McClay, what are you getting tomorrow? What are you picking up?
Well, I'm picking up that probably that Iron Fist 1 in 50, right? That's definitely a book I'll probably pick up. I think it's worthy of it. Let me bring that up for you guys again. Did I just close it? I think I just closed it. But anyways, let me bring up the New Comic Book Day website, my favorite website for this type of thing.
for what you're getting tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what we got. I know the Iron Fist, and it's funny because they don't even show that 1 in 50 on here. They only show the A cover, which is not bad. It's very nice. Mark Brooks. It's got Lynn Lee. Everybody's expecting this to be Lynn Lee on the cover of the A cover, which is really nice. And then there's the 2 exclusives that we know about. Well, that's all I know about. This is the Scon variant, which is nice.
That is a good looking one too.
Yeah, there's something with this new character's right arm. Okay, so take a look. Like there's something with this character's right arm. It looks a little bit different. It looks like it's like super powered. You know what I mean? Because if you look at that Scon variant, and then you look at this one,
yeah,
right? He's got the stuff over it. He's got the wraps over it. Yeah, it's 3D, so I mean he's meant to look like he's punching, but I think there's something going on there. So it'd be interesting to see what that is. But this is the Gwen variant for it. Don't like this.
There's that like Domino.
All. Yeah, right? Domino
That's
Gwen.
Terrible. Would Rob Liefeld draw that?
Even I hope it would be better if Rob Liefeld drew it. Then there's a Linnell Francis U variant that I haven't seen, and a Headshot variant. But I think this might be.
Has them.
Okay. This might be really, really interesting to keep an eye on. What else do we have this week? What are you looking at, Brian?
I'll tell you, of course, Kanto Lionhearted #6 closes it out. The big one, that one right there. Also, I like the incentive for that one.
Oh, that's a pretty cover, dude. This is beautiful cover.
Yeah.
Oh, did they do a Clockwork Orange homage?
Take a look. Yes, they did. It looks like they did.
Kind of.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's good.
Yeah. That's kind of like a Mondo poster to me.
Yeah.
Like, and of course, I'm also excited for G.I. Joe Saturday Morning Adventures.
Oh, I gotta see that.
That starts tomorrow from IDW. For now, till the end
Old
of the year,
school.
IDW. There's actually a nice 1 in 10. Was it? I think Billy Penn that did the cover for it. It's kind of like a Be Kind Rewind VHS Saturday morning nostalgia type feel for it.
That's cool.
And then the other one I was looking forward to, Second Sight Publishing's got a lot of books hitting release tomorrow, but one I'm excited about is it's called Freak Show Kingdom, and it's written by Jonathan Hedrick.
Is it not on here? Did I not see it?
I
don't see it.
It's that monkey.
Let me see it.
Yeah, I don't see it on there.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the private chat here for Midtown.
All right.
The transfer was pretty cool too.
Oh, that is nice. Holy cow.
There's a couple covers for it, but that one and like I said, Second Sight, man, if you like horror comics, they got a lot of great books and they got a lot hitting release tomorrow. But this one, Jonathan Hedrick, he's written some great stuff recently.
Oh, that's crazy.
and he's an Army veteran, so I'm happy to support veterans as well.
This is amazing right here.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's Bradley Golden. Isn't he running second sight?
Yep. So I saw another book, but I figured Tomberlin might be picking that.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's the yellow one.
Yeah, it's a great cover.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw that one too. That's a gorgeous cover. That's sold out online at a lot of places.
Yeah,
this is his daughter, right? Stan Sakai's daughter.
Yep.
Beautiful cover.
A little Scotty Young-esque.
Yep. Or chibis, as she calls them.
Mm-hmm.
What were you thinking?
What are you getting?
McClay, can you drop down? Actually, it's not going to show up on there because this is a secret variant dropping tomorrow. I'll just drop this over here. Let's just switch to my screen real quick. I don't know how McClay's going to find it fast enough because I couldn't find it there. I had to find it through a Google link. Something is Killing the Children number 21 drops a secret ash can tomorrow. Almost a month ahead of the return of issue 21. And I didn't hear about this until several hours ago, seeing some websites post news articles earlier today. So people shared it with me. And lo and behold, in my LCS's pull list email tonight that I received, it is there, ready and available. And this thing is going to be, if this is going to be an all black front, all black back.
It's like a gray. It's like a gray, I think.
Or a gray, that solid cover. It's going to be tough and high grade. It's going to be sought after. It's going to be limited. It's going to be like a one per store, I think. I can imagine that there's only one going to each LCS depending on orders, and it's going to be pretty tough to come by tomorrow. I'm excited. That's a surprise. I have one in my pull box tomorrow.
Yeah,
it's cool.
No, yeah, I think that'll be a cool drop for sure. I think it's like an all gray cover with like the emblem on the front. That was what I saw, but I mean that could have been.
Yeah, that's what we had on the screen. It's just kind of tough to see.
Oh, was
Heavy
it?
Metal Drummer is finally coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did that get pushed back?
Wait, did that get pushed back?
Yeah, it got pushed back. Yeah.
Really? Oh man! So I tried to go order that. I called. I think I text message Brian. I want that book. So
it's awesome, dude. This covers on here are amazing.
Yeah, I want that. So it's still not out. It's from Behemoth, right?
Yep.
Coming out this week.
I mean, just beautiful covers.
So that ash can that is selling for like $100 too.
For Heavy Metal Drummer?
No, for Something That's Killing the Children 21.
It's already going for 100.
Yep.
Good gravy.
Yep. So mine is the animal book, Animal Castle, the yellow cover.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous cover.
You still in on that, man?
I am, dude. I like it, man. I'm telling you, I like it, and that cover is good. I'm with Brian. I like yellow covers too. So
yeah,
that one sucked me right in.
Suck.
Anything else?
It's a slower week. I mean, y'all pretty much hit all the high points.
Yeah.
Primordial.
Spawn is so freaking hard to follow.
What about Turtles, bro? The mutant frogs, bro. Mutant toads.
Yeah, I mean,
that's badass.
If they would have called them Battle Toads, I would have felt a lot better.
Only if they're singing Rainbow Connection.
What does the Eastman cover look like? Do we know? No.
It's up on Midtown. Also.
I haven't seen the Eastman cover.
Eastman covers on Midtowns also.
I was so behind this week, I didn't even get my article done. So that tells you where I'm at.
You're an article.
Punk frogs.
Yeah,
Punk frogs. I love it, dude.
Yeah. Rainbow Connection. But
they all got tattoos and shit.
Oh, yeah. It's like Battletoads.
Yeah, it's Battletoads. That's what I'm saying. If they'd have called them Battletoads and just.
Did you see? Speaking of Ninja Turtles, they just released the logo for Seth Rogen's animated Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I think they're re-releasing some type of Battletoads game too.
Are they?
It's funny. Yeah. I think so.
At least this time you should have save points.
Yes. Yes.
Primordial 6 is out this weekend. Isn't that the finale?
Yes, it is.
I
think I passed it. Where is it?
That's been a head trip of a read.
It's I was expecting it to get better, and I was expecting it to be a little bit better than it actually was.
That's what is that? Lemire Sorrentino.
Lemire,
yep.
Yeah, Lemire.
Where is it? I pass it.
Yeah,
right there.
There it
to the
is.
left. Yep.
I think it could have been if they would have gone 12 issues and fleshed it out a little bit more. I think they are just trying to do a lot in such a small
That's a cool cover.
chunk of books.
Yeah, but it was, I don't know, it was wasted. Some of them were just like throwaway books too.
It's a Doge meme.
Yeah, good stuff.
Ryan, what are you getting?
Oh!
Wow. Yes.
I knew that was coming.
I want look at the 1 in 25 is a pretty good book from Paul Secura. I think it's
There's a Delato. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's some of the exclusives out there.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, the Paul Secura though, that second row, always to the right. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
What's the one in the middle of the second row?
It's the
That's the
Gwenum.
Gwen one?
Gwenum,
What's up with the chains?
yeah, that's the thing with the Venom that Dylan is dealing with. Kate's put chains on him for whatever reason.
This is the Gwen variant.
There.
That's straight up no Gwen involved on that. It's
No.
pure Dazzler.
I was about to say it's all Dazzler.
Yeah, it's a Dazzler cover, if anything. But so yeah, I'm going to get that obviously, and then that's supposed to be Bedlam's cover deal.
I say, is that a exclusive?
That's exclusive cover, yeah. The
That
only
is
two
terrible.
Is
covers-
that Frankie's?
This right here is so bad. I can't believe they let somebody create that.
I think that's Frankie's.
Yeah, it is.
I hope not.
And it
God,
it
I hope
is.
not.
This
It's
artist
Frankie's.
is starting to make more. He's starting to do more covers. The artist that he did this,
That's like Plants
Barons.
vs. Zombies.
Isn't it Barons?
Terrible.
Bjorn
it
Barons.
starts with a B.
Yeah, Bjorn Barons.
Bjorn Barons.
Yeah.
The artist is not bad. I'm not saying the art is bad. It's a football cover. What the hell?
Wasn't there an Incredible Hulk one of those too?
Well, he did a
Yeah.
lot of sports covers, and a lot of people liked some of the other ones they did.
The
Well,
first
they
one
did
was
some
good.
like the basketball one,
Yeah, the very
and
first
the
Miles one was
wrestling
good.
one, wrestling.
Wrestling. Where are you from?
Wrestling.
There's
South
a
Carolina?
Devil's Reign. One of their spin-offs has a super log cover that I thought looked pretty cool. That's coming out tomorrow also.
Yeah,
I want to get
I
that
don't-
one on a heavy metal drummer.
it's got
too.
the Nintendo one, right?
Yeah, I think so. But
And they
Yeah.
and you know, I don't know what the deal is with these second prints. So I guess because they're coming through Penguin or whatever, the second print's been real tough to get. And I was talking to a couple of my LCSs here because second print for number 2 and number 3 came out last week, but no one picked them up. None of the shops got them.
Yeah.
And so it's been one of those books that's kind of I think I secured both of them, but it might be something that someone picks up for later on that those things might go because then I might not be a small print run on them.
yeah. Well, I think I got a Venom book in your coming to you in this month's Patreon. Well, I say last month's Patreon box. It's January's Patreon box.
Oh, I'm stoked now! I can't
If you
wait.
don't get one, let me know because I put one aside just in case.
Awesome! Hell yeah!
But Mitch Joel also put in the chat. Of course, Nightwing. Tom Taylor's been doing great on Nightwing. I love Nightwing. I kind of fell off of Son of Kal-El, but Nightwing's still been a good read.
Where's Nightwing? Am I missing?
Right.
Hulk's coming
You
out.
had it
tomorrow,
up. Go
too, yeah?
up. Right
Right
there.
Oh yeah, that's a cool cover.
Yeah.
That's a real cool cover. Is that John? That's cool. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens. Tom Taylor has been really good on Nightwing.
And Hulk comes out, yeah.
I believe so.
I've read
take
that.
a look.
It's been pretty. It's interesting. The Hulk has been interesting for sure.
Oh, it's been weird, bro.
Yeah, I like
Um,
weird though. It's just like
Thor comes out tomorrow too.
When are oh, look at this. Art Adams variant. Ooh.
What? That's gotta be
Ooh.
exclusive.
Wait a second.
That's pretty good.
Well, they did an old school throwback kind of one like that on the last Hulk one as well. Like an all green cover on number 2 or 3, whatever it was the last issue.
Wow.
Is that an exclusive?
I have no idea.
Let's see.
I hope not. Oh yeah, it is. There's a black and white. Here's the black and white.
Shit.
It's
Damn.
probably unknown than it because they do splash and then black and white and then a partial color and then one without writing, one with writing, and one without a character, and one with a character.
Oh god.
$50 a set on ultimatecomics.com for the black and
Oh.
white and for the color. $50. That's kind of
Ultimate Comics.
yep.
It's a lot for 2 comics, man.
Yeah, 25 a pop.
So I was a Pokemon style in the Venom, but I stopped that on the volume 5. I felt like I was being abused. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah. It's a lot. They take it. I don't know if I necessarily want to say take advantage, but it's tough to collect them all type stuff.
It feels abusive.
Yeah.
So I just couldn't feel like I felt like I was feeding to the machine. I couldn't do it anymore.
There's another cover for that Spider-Man.
This one's pretty
that
good.
one,
The
yeah.
Gleason, yeah. That's actually really good.
Oh, that is pretty sick. What is that? Is that a character? What is that?
Gleason variant. Yeah, this is the Queen Goblin.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good there now.
Yeah. What is this? She got like Yellow Lantern powers or something?
That's her friends.
Yeah. That's actually kind of cool. Might have to buy one of those. We'll see. A lot of good books, good covers
If you
coming
find
out
that
this week.
the Devil's Reign, Superior 4. That's it.
Superior
and then
4.
Find this down one down there. You were just on it next to Iron Fist.
Right here.
Click on that, and then it's the super log. There you go.
Ooh.
That's a cool cover.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Wow.
Big Daddy Ed Roth style, man.
Yeah. It's almost like Mad Balls, or I don't even know.
It's like Town and Country or a surf, like to me.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to buy one of those too. That's awesome.
Yeah, so tomorrow will be some fun covers for sure. Looks like at least they're story wise might not be so much, but some of the cool covers, some fun covers out there.
Yeah.
So, well, we gave you our topics. We gave you our comic book day picks. That's just gonna leave us with one more thing. McClay, what do you got for us?
One more thing. Well, I've already talked about the Iron Fist cover that's going to be available only on Whatnot from certain sellers. Well, your first chance at owning one of those covers will be coming up soon, and you need to tune in to Whatnot on Fridays for the TGIF block. It starts let me give you guys some information on this. It starts at 5 p.m. Eastern with JJ's Comics, John Jesper, who's going to start off the show. And then at 6 p.m., it's Drew from Wanted Comics. For an hour, 7 p.m., we've got Big Clutch, Comic Vault Live. He introduced the Eve cover on last Fridays, which was our little test Friday. So be on the lookout for those Eve covers from Big Clutch. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern, we've got Big Leg, and 9 p.m. Eastern will be me. And then at 10 p.m. Eastern, we got the Hive Boys. And in this 6-hour block, you guys, we're going to be trying to do this different. You will only be able to get certain books during that block and from certain books from those sellers. So be on the lookout. And then after the 10 p.m. Eastern Hive block, we roll right into the Hot Comic Show on Tales from the Flip Side. So make sure to check it out. That is my one more thing.
Are you guys going to have like they follow McClay or they follow Wanted Comics on Instagram or something? Is there going to be a graphic of those sellers to go follow on Whatnot?
Yeah, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to do our best to, because we are going to, well, here we go. I got one more thing. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to piss you off by taking up all this time. But what we're going to do is something pretty cool. We are going to be doing dual streaming. So you can see I'm going to be dual streaming. Hive's going to be dual streaming, Drew, Big Leg, and maybe JJ all from Flipside. And then Clutch will be dual streaming from his YouTube channel. So you can watch all that. And then, sorry, what was the question there, Brian? I apologize, brother.
I said, is it going to be some sort of a graphic on Instagram or one of them to where they can go
Yes.
follow all those whatnot sellers? So
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. So you'll be able to, we're going to be putting out graphics, and then we'll come up with a hashtag for you guys to follow, so that if you guys, put that, hashtag in your,
LA sucks. That's
yeah, exactly. Something like that. We'll see how it works out.
East Coast.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys will be able to check that out. So make sure you guys do that. And also, I am starting something new. I got 2 new YouTube channels coming out. And what I want to do is remind you guys or tell you guys at least one of them. I'm going to put the link to in the private chat, if you wouldn't mind posting that for the people in the chat. But and I'll share my screen real quick here. So for you guys out there, give that new YouTube channel a sub. I've hit the 100 subscribers. So I've got 30 days or 27 days. I got to wait to tell you guys what this channel is about, what the name of it is going to be. But you guys are going to love it. Trust me. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of clips from a lot of the shows I do. A lot of the stuff that I do, you'll find all kinds of clips on there, so we can build subscribers. But this is going to be a little bit of a mystery. I'm not going to let you guys into it first, but I have another page also
like
coming.
Tom,
yeah. We're also going to be doing I'm going to be doing something special with Jesse James Comics. And it's going to have to do with, buying collections and finding historic grails and things that you just never knew, you would find in a collection or, something, and being able to find backstories on where these collections are from. So that's going to be coming up. I'll remind you guys when I get that started to go check that out too.
Like an ancestry for comics.
Exactly. More importantly, to be honest, it's going to be a one-stop shop type Pawn Stars thing, Pickers thing, right? We're gonna go through the collections live on YouTube, and everything that I show will be available for sale. And then if we come across something historic like a Jackie Robinson letter or a signed Orville and Wilbur Wright letter, or original Howdy Doody doll, or some crazy comic or some crazy card collection, we'll kind of show the backstory on that item and where it's from. And if we bought a collection from some crazy story on where the collection came from, and what they did, we'll try to give backstory on stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll see how it works out, but I'll let you guys know more when I get it going.
Nice.
Andy McClay showed that he can't count to 1. Can you?
Do one subject with some caveats here. My one more thing this week is going to be an artist spotlight. Now, everybody watching live here and watching the replay, I'm going to drop some links as we talk about this really quick, but I'm also going to share my screen. I'd like everybody to go check out this artist on Instagram and click the link tree and find all of her stuff. The Chalk Girl on Instagram is doing absolute amazing work, and I've connected with her and I've learned about some of her pieces, and we also picked up a piece, but her work with chalk is absolutely the most stunning work I've seen in a long time. And now we're talking standard chalk. She does these 4 foot by 6 foot pieces that are absolutely to die for. Please go subscribe and follow and support her on Instagram. We had an opportunity to interview her live on Modern Comic Mondays on my channel last night, and she was phenomenal to speak with. We did a quick con recap for Northwest Indiana Comic Con, where we discovered a fantastic piece that I picked up for my wife that is based on Beth's work. And it's this Ahsoka piece made into a quilt, which was absolutely phenomenal. It's a one-of-a-kind piece right now that could only be picked up there at the convention, and it had my wife in tears. We've begun this relationship with Beth, conversing back and forth, and we're going to work to introduce her into the comic book community, and I think everybody out there would be head over heels for the work that she does, and just give it a moment to I'm gonna drop, like I said, drop the link in the chat. Let's get her.
I
Let's
like
get
the
her up to
outfit.
7,000 followers here soon. Very well deserving. She's a full-time artist. This is what she does. She goes to the conventions and she'll do these 4 foot by 6 foot pieces, and her husband will help her, and they do them live on the convention floor. They've got a full convention lineup through their Linktree that you can see for 2022.
Is that her, or was the lady holding the quilt her?
That's her. This is her right here taking a picture of her work. The lady holding the quilt is the owner of the company that produced the quilt. So Beth
Gotcha.
produces the art, then the quilt companies, So Quiltable, licensed or paid or worked with her to create those quilts.
Gotcha.
There's a Grogu quilt at this con that sold out within seconds of me picking up the Ahsoka one. I mean, it's super high quality, great artwork. Just an artist that is very deserving of more followers or more eyes on her work, because you're looking at artwork done purely with chalk.
That's cool.
I got to emphasize that, purely with
That's
chalk.
awesome.
And this is a 4 foot by 6 foot print. The detail is absolutely stunning, and it's to die for. She's even got a Black Panther one here that I want to find. I mean, she goes to conventions, does stuff, and says, hey, here's Lou Ferrigno. Let's show off the piece. That's something she's done at conventions. And now that the convention scene is getting bigger and bigger, back to normal, let's say, for 2022, we're going to be seeing her more on the convention scene, and cannot wait. She has an Etsy shop where you can pick up prints for like $8, super affordable, and just really good stuff. I think Beth the Chalk Girl deserves to be
Wow, that's cool.
checked out some more. Some of this work is absolutely stunning, and I've only just discovered her the last week or so. So everybody watching live, watching on the replay, please click that link down in the chat below for the Chalk Girl. Give her a follow and share that out.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Is that a future sketchbook page of yours?
We have actually begun conversations on getting some work done, and some of those conversations we actually, if you pop over to my YouTube channel, could see right here on Modern Comic Mondays. We brought that up, and oh, hey, look, that was a bad idea. There's an advertisement, so let me get rid of that. Modern Comic Mondays yesterday, we were live with her for the better part of 35-40 minutes, and she's a dream to talk to. She does do custom commission work. She works in acrylics and other avenues, but her artwork left me speechless, and I stopped dead in my tracks on that con floor. And Chip Getler was right there with us, one of the community members. Skeff's Comic Knowledge was there with me, and it was just one of those like once in a lifetime things that stops you dead in your tracks. You're like, this is going to be a thing, and her artwork is just absolutely phenomenal. It deserves to be shared out more.
Sweet. Brian.
Cool.
Yes, I have to give a quick shout out to my buddy Zach. When I went to talk about the Doctor Strange, I said I would give a shout out to his girl Ursula. She's a big Doctor Strange fan, so she was really stoked to see the trailer. But my one more thing is actually spotlight one of my fellow Facebook groups that I'm helping out a bunch. And I put the
I just put the link in the chat.
In a private chat. You can put it in a regular chat or whatever. But it's for 9/8 Comics and art. So my buddy here who does 9/8, David, he helps set up signings with different artists, and he coordinates the signings where you basically mail in the submissions, or he can help provide you with some books for the signings. And then he gets, he goes through the whole process of getting them either CGC'd or whatever, whoever it can be graded by. But he does it, he's just been a really good guy. He's a very trustworthy individual. I've been having a number of conversations with him. He actually just got one of my grails I never thought I'd get. So it's a funny story, but he had a friend of his in Houston here. I went to a local shop that I frequent very often here, just at a different part of Houston. And he found a Lethal Protector black cover and picked it up for $900 or something around that, something around there. And or maybe I don't remember how much exactly it was, something I think around that. But either ways, he got a black cover, and he called me to laugh at me because he couldn't believe that he had picked it up in my hometown at an LCS that I frequent very regularly. But anyways, they got a bunch of different events coming up. I'm actually going to be doing some different promos for him, but he's got like Kate's coming up. He just got through having Mike Zeck signing. He just did some. Let me see. If you go to the event page, you'll see some of the different ones. You got John Boy Myers. I'm doing a Gorkum promo for him pretty soon, and he's got some other bigger ones coming up as well. So, and he's not doing it to make a profit. He's doing it really just to kind of get things signed that people want to get signed, and doing it as affordable as he can for folks. So he's not trying to. He has a regular job that he does. Like he's a chef, and this is just something he enjoys it, and he always wanted some way to be able to do this. So he found a way. He's connected with different artists, and so he's now giving it to the public to try to get it. I think he's getting ready to change the name or do some new. He's gonna be known as something different, but as of right now, it's 98 Comics. Give it a check out. Trustworthy guy, really good individual. And it's an economic way. If you can't get to some of the different cons like our boy Andy can and some of the other guys, Brian and whatnot, it's a good way to be able to at least get some signatures in your collection of some of the artists that you really enjoy and not have to break the bank to do it.
Sweet. Yeah, I shared the link to the Facebook group in the live chat, so make sure you guys go check that out. Tomberlin.
Yes, sir. All right,
got?
so Indie Comic Week on Whatnot. I am part of the CBSI group that's doing some selling over there. So make sure to check me out on Indie Spotlight over on Whatnot. We are dropping the exclusive metal variants for Third Wave 99, the Scout
Endless
Comics
Summer.
book. Yeah, Endless Summer Homage. They're each individually numbered. Print run's only 150. And we're not releasing a ton of them. A bunch of them are going to be through cons and stuff like that. Whatnot has some, Scout has some, and we have some. So
is we CBSI?
No, Indie Spotlight.
Thank you.
So all Indie Spotlight.
Hell yeah, brother.
So so I think we're going to do 10 of them on the live stream. And then the rest are going to be giveaways and stuff like that.
Dude, grade some.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
we'll probably grade them. This is my first metal cover, so
I'll grade it for you. Put it back up to the screen again. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I gotta have one of those, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a really good Lou Reed cover. James Hake is the writer on it, and a lot of potential in this book. I'll say that without saying too much more. So
I've seen both those movies in sort of 1 and 2, and after watching number 2 was when I decided to go to Costa Rica for my first trip outside to go surfing, to do a surf trip outside the U.S. in 1999, and so I have a lot of heartstrings in the summer, and I love that cover. I have posters.
It looks really good in person.
Man,
so
I can't wait to get that in my hands.
Saturday at 4:00. Make sure and follow Indie Spotlight on Whatnot. Saturday at 4:00, and that's when we'll have 10 of these dropping.
4 o'clock Eastern, right?
4:00 Eastern, correct. I think James and Scout, they ran through the ones that they had on the 8:00 show. Went pretty good there. So, yeah, make sure and join us if you want to get your hands on the Endless Summer metal variant.
That's awesome, bro.
That's all I got.
My one more thing isn't as interesting as y'all's. I'm excited. To me, I call this video game weekend for me. Friday after my kids get out of school, I'm taking them to see the Uncharted movie with Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg. And then also Friday releasing on PlayStation, you got the new Horizon Forbidden West video game. I'm excited to play that. And then next Tuesday, Destiny releases the Witch Queen for their latest expansion. So there's some great video game stuff coming up. All this stuff that I say I'm going to play this weekend and next week that I probably will not have time to play, but I'm going to try my damnedest. But I have already bought my tickets for Uncharted, so I'm excited to see that.
Have you played Guardians of the Galaxy?
My youngest plays it and loves it.
So much fun, man.
Is it?
It is so much fun.
What's it on?
It's on everything pretty much.
Okay.
And my favorite game until that was the Spider-Man, the original one, but I almost think that one's better. It's the story behind it is so cool.
Yeah. And I also want to take time to say thank you to Cantankerous for the super chat with the holding out for the Zenoscope Wonder Twins book. And I said, if Paul Green does the cover for it, I'm definitely buying it. So. There you guys have it. Make sure you guys check out Tales on the Flip Side, Comic Man Andy. Check out Rhinoverse. Make sure you guys check out Indie Spotlight on Instagram. Links to all that is in the description of this video. With that being said, guys, this is Brown Cements Comics. See you guys in the next video.
Peace.
Look, they talking like they don't know a king when they see one. See him in person, he take it back like a refund. Ballin' with my brothers, all my playing D1. Daily checking chicken, he gon' spin it watching reruns. Say they real, but they clones of me.